Morning, people, morning, friends, morning, loved ones. Back at it again, Little Honor of Hell. So, I've been away for quite some time now. So, what I'm going to talk about today, it hits a lot of people, and nobody wants to talk about it because they think, especially in the black community, that it's a kabomo, and which is not the case. So, today, ke tlo bolela ka all the emotional sicknesses and diseases. So, what I'm going to talk about mainly is depression, anxiety. So, those two things, I've been through them, both of them. And there's nothing that hurts more than being anxious about everything that happens around you. And then, especially when you have a partner or friends you want to talk to, because sometimes all you need is someone to hear you out, and then after hearing you out and they tell you that it's going to be okay, or they tell you, you know what, yeah, if try something like this, try this. Instead, you get people mo e leng hore they suppress you. They tell you hore o bolaetsa ka bomo. They tell you hore, you know what, if nko sa etsa 1 2 3 nke bo semo, if nke bo ho sa etsahala 1 2 3 nke bo semo, if wa bona this and this happen, give also the situation. Sometimes you are in that situation not knowing, not willingly. Sometimes you do something thinking, hore, you know what, it's the right thing to do at that time. So sometimes what's a deal thinking, hore, you know what, it might not be the right decision right now, but in future I can see something better happening. Because maybe in 2 years time, in 5 years time, you're looking that far. I'll really about the now, because now if you were going to live for the now, go the decisions that you impact on what's happening to your life right now. But sometimes when you make decisions, yes, impact what the future, what the outcomes of the future, and then sometimes and then people, they get to blame you. Wow, it's about, yes, you the one who chose to do this, now deal with it, not knowing hori, that thing, it's depressing you, it's making you anxious about everything, it's making you think a lot, yet or overthink about everything. And the moment you start overthinking, that's where the problem lies. And overthinking, it's not good, and I'm guilty of doing that. I overthink a lot, whether work, personal, or whatever. I overthink a lot because I always say there must be a worst case scenario and a good case scenario. So I better be prepared for it. And the better prepared I am, the better I'll be able to deal with the outcomes. But you get people by don't think the worst, because you must always think the good. Yes, think the good, but what will happen if the worst happens? What are you gonna do? So I've been anxious, and still I am anxious. And with depression, yo guys, I've been in a situation where I was like, you know what, God, I've had it. I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. I need to do just, just take me, because now I can't do it. I'm getting blamed for this. I'm doing this. This is not helping. I'm doing this. This is not helping. I'm doing this. I want anything good coming out of it. Why am I still alive? Is it worth living? That's what depression does. And I give moyona not once, not twice, a couple of times. And to be honest, it's not a good place to be in. Depression, it's just like, guys, it's bad. And the black community abanya go it's depression, but no, it's hore whatever, but tseya hore wa tsikeng o matepe not hore wa ipona, but o matepe gore how strong enough. Yes, how strong enough emotionally, because there's so much damage that happened to you that you're trying so hard to make it right on your side, but then you get people in your life by long hore, you know what, it's your problem, deal with it. Because sometimes getting help outside there might help. They might have a different solution from what you were thinking. They might have a solution of what you're going through, but then you get people, they're like, your problem, not my problem, deal with it. Then they are shocked when people commit suicide. They're like, we didn't see this coming. You saw it coming. The person utlile mo wena Allah. I was, or this is what's happening. Kopela untuse, but when I was push it away instead of okay, talk to me, I'm listening. Yes, we did a mistake, Evian, but this time, do this. Let's do it together. But you know what? We live in a world where motho o inaganela a le one, and that's it. So the reason why I haven't got to a point where I kill myself, it's because I'm thinking about my kids. If I do kill myself, who's gonna take care of my kids? Yes, I've got my mom, I've got my brother, I've got my sister, but at the end of the day, a mother's love only comes once, and I can't put my kids through that because I grew up with a mother. So that's the one thing it's on Oregon. And as you can see, the camera it's shaking because that's how personal and touchy it is as a subject. And in Kutusabotogo, I've been crying day in, day out, every night, trying to understand what's going on. Where did I go wrong? But you know what? At the end of the day, I have to pick up myself and do everything myself because I know Hori. You know what? I've got kids to take care of, but also I also need help. But in the black community, you are a mother, you're supposed to help yourself. So, love, peace, and happiness. Let's discuss more about this depression and anxiety. What's your take on it? Thank you. And remember, guys, I still love you. Love, peace, and happiness.